Hey YouTube, so today's vinyl show and tell is going to be the Lennon vinyl box set. This box set came in two versions. They had a CD version and a vinyl version. When comparing the two, the CD version had more contents. There was more extras to it, but you really can't go wrong with either of the two. The CD version has like mini LP cases, so it's almost a replica of the vinyl LPs, similar to what the Beatles and Mono did. They the CD version had like a mini LPs that were replicas of the regular LPs, and then the vinyl box set, uh, more or less, you get the box and you get the vinyl records, and they're replicas of the original prints, which is great. But if you're expecting to purchase the vinyl and you've seen what's in the CD set, it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same thing. Overall, I thought the extras in the CD were better than the vinyl, but the vinyl's a fantastic set. The box set for the vinyl ranges in price between, I don't know, $90 and $150. If you can catch it on sale like I did, you'll get it for in the $90 ballpark. And for a box set that has 8 albums in it, and these albums range between $20 and $25 a hit. So if you're purchasing these individually, you're gonna spend in the $200 ballpark range easily. So you're virtually getting it for half price. So you get Sometime in New York City, Plastic Ono Band, Imagine, Mind Games, Milk and Honey, Walls and Bridges, Double Fantasy, and Rock and Roll. Here's the back of the set. This is all the tracks. The box itself is very heavy. It's good quality. You see how thick it is right here. And these fit in there very snug. I'm kind of a vinyl nerd in the sense that if I can put a protective outer sleeve on these, I'm gonna do it and put them back in there. But I couldn't. Once I did that, they're so snug as is that when I put the sleeve on there, it was putting too much pressure on the box, and they weren't fitting in there very well. So I took them off. But overall, good sturdy box. Let's pull some of these out of there. They basically did replicas of the original pressings, so each one should be almost identical to how it was released at the year it came out originally. It's Plastic Ono Band. It's my favorite Lennon solo record. Now again, vinyl nerd, so I put them in a protective inner sleeve. I believe that this set wasn't quite as well done as the Beatles and mono, and when I say quite as well done, I don't believe they used all analog mastering. If I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, the stereo Beatles vinyl box set was done by, it was like a digital transfer to vinyl, which I know a lot of people think is pointless for vinyl since it's an analog format. But I think they did the same thing with these. But they sound really good. I'm probably not getting the best pressing that's ever been released, which, you know, I guess that's what we're all searching for when we collect vinyl. But it's a very solid, very, very clean, quiet vinyl when you play it back, so I'm real happy with it. This is the inner sleeve. Let's rock and roll. Nothing fancy about the inner sleeve at all. Just a white on white. I don't know why, I always thought the Apple label was really cool. Double Fantasy. I'd say my daughter probably makes me play this record once a week, at least to hear Beautiful Boy. It's on the animated movie Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and I think it's the first time in her little world that Daddy had a record that played a song that was on a movie she liked, so it was kind of a weird experience for her to connect the two worlds together. As you can see, a little bit more to it than the rock and roll. And the inner sleeves are real nice. It's got the Geffen Records label. Walls and Bridges. Let's take a look at the back cover. I forgot about Julian Lennon playing drums on Yeah Yeah. Milk and Honey. It's got the Polydor vinyl label. Mind Games. This is probably another one of my favorites for Lennon. Sometime in New York. And last but definitely not least, Imagine. It comes with the poster as well. I'm not going to be able to open this in full view, so I can kind of give you a gist of. It's kind of textured. You can see that. So there it is, all in all its glory. The John Lennon box set. As you can see, they kept it pretty true to its roots. I've mentioned it in previous videos before. Just real excited when they do a release like this, and just keep it as close to how it was released as they did originally. I just take a lot of pride in getting a good quality release, and whether you buy these singles individually or if you buy them in the set, if you're a John Lennon fan, you can't go wrong. Again, unless you're chasing original pressings, this is a very quick and easy way to get all of his albums in a very, very good set, with everything that you could pretty much want. So again, thanks for watching, and subscribe, because I'll be doing more of these probably once or twice a week, and I greatly appreciate you watching. Thanks.